Well, it's been a snowy day throughout the Sunrise Side here on this Martin Luther King Day. Thank you for tuning into your Monday evening weathercast. Temperatures just around 20 degrees, 20 from Alpena all the way down to Tawas, 18 going inland though from West Branch to Atlanta. Warm spot though, 22 degrees in Rogers City. Now the winds today a bit differently than what we've seen over the last couple of days, that is for sure. We're dealing with a little bit more of that southeasterly wind, between 10 to 15 miles per hour, 12 in Mayo, 15 in Alpena, 13 in Rogers City. But that southeasterly wind, especially with those winds coming out of the east, that's going to play a big role here throughout northeast Michigan as we go over the next 24 hours. There is actually winter weather advisories in effect over Presqu'île, Alpena, and Alcona counties until 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Snowfall accumulations within the advisories could be between 3 to 5 inches. Some isolated areas could exceed that amount. And this is all because of the fact, because of those winds coming out of the east, we are dealing with that lake effect snow coming in from Lake Huron. But there's also a low pressure as well that's helping when it comes to enhancing these snow showers. So snow showers today have really been somewhat widespread, sometimes have been heavy at times. That's why you really need to be careful when traveling, as that visibility will be a factor. So right now we're mostly dealing with some of those lighter bands, but sometimes we could have some of those heavier bands induce good amount of light blue here all throughout the map, and that's pretty much how it's going to be as we head into the evening hours. So here's this low pressure here making its way through parts of Wisconsin. That counterclockwise flow, that's really what's going to bring that snowfall here towards the Sunrise Side. So when we deal with that southeasterly or easterly wind, that's what's going to bombard our area with that snowfall until tomorrow morning. So as this low pressure slides towards the east, that wind will change a little bit from the southeast, eventually out of the east, and even out of the northeast, and still going to keep that northeastern sector of our viewing area with the heaviest amounts of snow, especially over to Presqu'île and Alpena counties. That's why that winter weather advisory is in effect. Now, further towards the south, there's actually a cold front, and this cold front actually is going to dig its way into parts of Texas, where it's going to bring some icy conditions as far south as San Antonio for Tuesday morning. But for us here closer to home, here's that low pressure sliding through. We're going to be dealing with that snowfall. Heaviest amounts will likely take place during the nighttime hours. So if you'll be traveling around, let's say, midnight, that's when we'll feel the full force of that snow. That snow begins to back down, though, by the time we head towards tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, we may be lucky, maybe sneak in a little bit of sunshine before sunset tomorrow, but really that will happen more so on Wednesday as we actually begin to introduce high pressure in control. And that's eventually going to lead us to have a warming trend here throughout northeast Michigan as we head into Thursday and even going Friday and Saturday. So there are going to be some warmer times ahead as we head towards the end of the work week. January thaw, round 2, you can say. So when it comes to those lakes, if you're going to be doing like an ice rink outside, really be careful when it comes to measuring that thickness of that ice, especially by the time we get towards the end of the work week, as we're going to begin to deal with a little bit of that melting. But for tonight, though, it's all about that lake effect snow coming in from Lake Huron, being helped by that low pressure as it crosses the Great Lakes. 13 degrees by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. It's really going to be all about that snow for tomorrow. 50% chance of snow in the morning, down to 30 by the afternoon. Temperature similar to what we're having today, around 20 degrees. Sunset at 5:20 p.m. And then here's that extended outlook. Look at those temperatures. They really begin to warm up from 26 on Wednesday up to 35 on Friday, 38 on Saturday. Now, the weather gets a bit trickier as we go towards the end of the weekend into early next week, because right now the models are still debating on the timing and the precip of what we'll get on Sunday or Monday when it comes to rain or snow.